Hi everyone, welcome back to the channel Path to 5 with Alex. Today is January 31 and I will be giving an update around the portfolio for this week, and I will be lowering my contributions for the upcoming month. I will be explaining why I'm doing that. Before we start, quick disclaimer, everything in this channel is for education and entertainment purpose only. I'm just documenting my journey to financial independence. I'm not a financial advisor or a tax expert. Please do your own research and consult a qualified professional before making any financial decisions. Just as usual, the usual cash flow. So this is my current money flow structure. So whenever I receive a paycheck, I distribute it to three different bank accounts. One bank account is specifically tied to my mortgage, where every month a certain amount gets auto drafted to pay off my mortgage. And there is another bank account that is specifically for paying my bills for that month. And the third bank account is where every week I invest around $800 into my M1 finance portfolio, where 60% of the amount goes to growth assets, 20% of it goes towards value ETFs, and the remaining 20% go into high yield dividend distribution ETFs. Uh, and any dividends that I receive are being reinvested back to the portfolio. The same case is with bonds as well. So the update for this week or this next upcoming month will be this contribution amount will be going down from $800 to like $700. I'll be explaining that as we move forward. Quickly showcasing the projections. I started this journey with $12,000 in my portfolio. I am expected to contribute around $65,000, and being my portfolio more targeted towards growth assets, I'm expecting at least 8% return, and my portfolio is currently yielding 4% dividend. So I'm expected to end this year at least with between $83,000 to $86,000 based on if I drip or not drip. Currently, I'm expected to drip it, but this is purely these calculations are based on assuming that I put all the 65,000 upfront, which is not the case. I'm investing twice on a weekly basis, so the portfolio balance, depending upon the growth, will be either below or mostly around this figure. So the 65,000 is expected based on me investing $800 per week. That comes down to 41,600, and $6,000 I'm expected to receive every quarter as a bonus. So that comes down to 24,000. But moving forward, at least for the next couple of months, I'll be dropping it down to $700 per week. That's because I was doing my weekly contributions based on the last 3 months of paycheck. And since we started the new year and I started receiving the new paycheck, I started to observe that there is a $300 deficit in the paychecks. Looking back, I came to know that it's because of the Social Security tax that got started to get taken from the paycheck. I believe last year I maxed it out at around September or something. So that's why I was increasing. I was getting $300 more in my further paychecks. But since it's a new year, it started to roll. The Social Security tax started to hit again. So hence there's a $300 deficit. But still, I'm not reducing the weekly contributions by too much. It's just $100. I'm reducing it. We'll see. But I still plan to hit this number. We'll see if I ever get there. But let's hope for the best. And my current financial independence number I'm targeting for is 1.25 million. And I'm expecting to get there based on the projections by around 2036. I am expecting to fast track that. I'll see if I will ever get there. Hope for the best. All right, portfolio updates. So Based on the portfolio structure I have defined before, again, 60% of it is towards growth assets. Those are mainly VGT, SPMO, and SCHG. These are the ETFs that are mainly going to contribute towards my growth. CGDV is my value ETF. Again, that gets 20% as well. The rest four are those high yield distribution ETFs. So they get the remaining 20% of the portfolio. So I have created this table just to keep track of the number of shares I own and where am I standing based on a monthly basis or moving forward, what's my total return is. So for this month, or at least when um, I started at $12,000, right? So I ended this month with $15,364.58. Uh, the portfolio is down by around 2% based on the activities that has happened this week. So what I'm mainly tracking is the amount of shares I own and the average price based on me dollar cost averaging to this portfolio and my total return per fund. So as you can see here, I believe the last week was a little bit brutal for the growth. ETFs, especially with a lot of companies doing their earnings report. I believe that is expected to happen at least for the next month or so. The value ETF is holding strong. It's up by around 4.5%. And the high yield distribution funds are almost flat, except the Google fund from Roundhill, which is up around 2.72%. Bitcoin has taken a big hit because Bitcoin is on a downfall. So it's a good reminder that anybody who is holding Bitcoin in the portfolio has the stomach to see such sort of drop because it's a highly volatile asset. Uh, that's why I only allocated 5%. Even if this goes to zero, I still should be good. And I don't want it to happen, but it is what it is. Again, you can see whatever I just am tracking with this table is the same thing that I have captured from a M1 Finance screenshot when it comes to the holdings. Everything ties up. You can see here it's 1.75% down, and you can see the unrealized gain is 1.75% down from my portfolio. All right, going to the monthly projections. We have officially concluded the month of January 2026. Again, I started with $12,000. I invested 32.55 this month with the growth of approximately 0.5% or so. It was expected to get to 16,277, but I ended up with 15,096, which is actually way less than what I had projected, but that's fine. It's actually, even with raw contributions, it should be $15,200, but the market was slightly down this month. So I was actually 0.6% down based on where I was supposed to be. My expected monthly dividend income, again, this number is off because this is assuming that I invest all of this amount of fund, but I'm doing dollar cost averaging on a weekly basis. So what I received was around $57.68. And as I move forward, definitely this will start growing. Starting February, again, I'm taking the actual portfolio balance of January 31st, and I'm putting as the starting balance for February, again, with the lower contributions of around $350 every Tuesday and Thursday of a single week. I am expected to contribute $2,800 this month of February. And my expected portfolio balance with the basic growth is expected to get at 17,985. Again, if the market is on a downfall, definitely I won't hit this number, but we'll see where it lands and the amount of dividends I'll be getting per this month. All right, going to the weekly income tracker. This week, again, I contributed around $800. You can see two $400 transactions that got drafted from my account, and there were buys. And you can also see the dividends that got credited to accounts, especially from Google around Hill ETF, as well as the Bitcoin ETF, which I got last week, which got invested as well. So those are the buys or activities that happened into my portfolio this week. So you can see I have entered this month with a monthly total dividend income of $57.68. I think this income right now can pay my internet bill. It's a good start. And definitely, as I keep investing, I'm sure this number will start growing. And these are my upcoming dividend projections from M1 Finance for the month of February. Based on the number of shares I hold, T-SPY is expected to pay me $8.47. It was 0.78 cents, 78 cents on January, since it's a monthly payer. I believe that's a good start with $8.47. GPIQ, I'm expected to receive $5.98. BTCI, I don't think we will get this number because of its downfall that's happening. We'll see where what we actually receive. And for some reason, M1 Finance don't project those weekly paying ETFs as part of the upcoming dividends. So I'm expecting to receive around $4 for GOW for each week of February. So yeah, let's see what I actually receive, and I will update what on a weekly basis around what I receive. All right, that's all I have for this week. Again, feel free to like and subscribe this video and join the journey. Hope it will provide you some motivation to start your own financial independence journey. Hope everybody have a good rest of the day and a good week ahead. Take care.